What's the most effective diet for losing weight? Is low carb like the Atkins diet the way forward? Are carbohydrates actually evil? Will they bloat you up like a balloon? What about low fat? The villain in this story is fat, so the advice is to cut back on fatty foods but take that express train to carb heaven. Or do we go caveman and follow in the footsteps of Megan Fox as she tried to transform her body weight with a paleo diet? We haven't even mentioned all the other gems that pop up. The cabbage soup diet, the morning banana diet, or the tapeworm diet. There are so many weight loss strategies that have been touted as the answer. So what does the research say? Can the sword of science cut through the confusion for us? Thankfully, there have been a number of carefully controlled scientific studies comparing diet strategies, and the results are in. The research shows that any type of diet can be effective in the short term. Studies reveal that people on diets typically lose the largest amount of weight in the first 6 months, but then gradually regain that lost weight. This has shown to be the case for all diets, whether low fat or high fat, low carb or high carb. You might have experienced this yourself. In the honeymoon phase of the diet, you lose weight and you feel great, and then the weight creeps back on and you feel like a failure. I think the worst part is that you think that you have failed. It hits your self-confidence, your self-esteem, your self-worth, when actually the reverse is true. The diet failed you. When it comes to long-term weight loss, diets don't work. Part of the problem is that we can only sustain a diet for a short period of time. We can temporarily restrict entire food groups, or make huge cuts in calorie intake, or implement specific food regimes. But we gradually return to our previous eating habits and the weight piles back on. Researchers from the University of Toronto and Stanford analysed the results of 48 randomised controlled trials into diet programs. They concluded that the ideal diet is the one that is best adhered to by individuals so they can stay on the diet for as long as possible. Scientists at the top of their game essentially recommend that we make real, long-term changes to the foods that we eat every day. The biggest initial change we have to make is to our mindsets. Diets are short-term measures. Short-term changes lead to short-term results. It's time to ditch the diets. Think of it this way, if diets worked, everyone would have the body that they want. You can shift your mindset to see that the only lasting solution is to have a healthy overall pattern of eating that you can live by. This isn't about going on a crash fad diet, it's about finding a way of eating that works for you. This isn't about depriving or starving yourself. It's about real, delicious, nutritious food. It's not about taking extreme measures, it's about finding your own balance. There is no magic bullet or one-size-fits-all solution. To become empowered to lose weight, keep it off forever and live our best lives possible, we need to start with our mindset. For the opportunity to train with me, Dr. Aria, check out my website. Or for more information and mindset insights, sign up to my free newsletter and follow me on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook.